I'm Mayor Pro Tem Brian Knudsen. My ward is home to the Las Vegas Medical District, the center of healthcare excellence in Southern Nevada. We're molding a new generation of medical professionals, ensuring equity and quality in healthcare, and opening our doors to investors to grow a world-class healthcare community. This is Ward 1.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Victoria Seaman. In my ward, we're turning vision into action. From a state-of-the-art facility paving the way for future Olympians to a park so grand it's setting a new standard for city parks. Let's take a visit to Ward 2.
Councilwoman Olivia Diaz in the Arts District, where we mix cool with culture. From Area 15 and the Arts District, where development is on the rise, to the East Side, where communities are being reimagined and reinvented. Let's check out Ward 3.
I'm Councilwoman Frances Allen Polensky at Thunderbird Family Sports Complex, soon to be the proud home of the Nevada State Veterans Memorial. This powerful tribute to our veterans will open in 2026. In this ward, we proudly honor our heroes and embrace progress. Welcome to Ward 4.
Hello, I'm Councilwoman Chandra Summers Armstrong, and behind me stands the Westside Education and Training Center, where the workforce of the future will take shape. This is Ward 5, where progress is happening every day, from the transformative Duncan and Edwards development, bringing affordable housing to life, to Symphony Park, a true economic and cultural jewel. Let's take a closer look inside Ward 5.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Nancy Bruni, out here at Floydland Park, one of the crown jewels of Northwest Las Vegas. We've been working hard this year to support smart growth, growth that brings amenities like neighborhoods and restaurants that our families want and need, while honoring and preserving the natural landscapes, our wildlife, and our open spaces and trails for horses and bikers. Let's take a trip to Ward 6.
And now, please welcome to the stage the Communications Director for the City of Las Vegas, David Riggleman.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 State of the City Address. It is an honor to have all of you with us tonight. It's a very special night for us because not only will this be Mayor Shelley Berkley's first State of the City Address, but we also have a very special surprise that we're going to unveil for you in just a few minutes. Can't wait to tell you about that. Also, I should mention to you that this is the first time that we have ever had this event in the fabulous Smith Center for the Performing Arts. What a venue, right? Exactly. Can't thank Myron Martin and his team enough. They have been so great, so accommodating as we've put this event together. And speaking of the Smith Center, I have to confess something. I've always wanted to know what it would be like to perform on the stage here at the Smith Center. And standing up here now, I get the sense, yeah, this place is awesome. So if you ever get the chance, try it. So thank you, Martin, for the opportunity. I appreciate that. And I really need to thank Myron Martin's entire team. They have been just fantastic to a person. But there are 4 people on that team that really deserve a shout out. And it's Malia, Robert, Greg, and Kendra. They really went the extra mile to accomplish. Yes, please give them a big round of applause. Absolutely. I want to mention to you also that you all have the opportunity to participate in the State of the City Address tonight on social media by using the hashtag State of Vegas 2025. That's hashtag State of Vegas 2025, all one word. We'd love to know what you think about the speech. Of course, all the great things we do here at the City of Las Vegas really come through the leadership of our City Council and our City Manager. So at this time, I think it's appropriate that we introduce them to you. You saw them in the video, but they are here in person, all right? They're going to be coming through this door to my right, your left, and sitting right down here in the front. Please help me welcome. We're going to start with our Mayor Pro Tem representing Ward 1. Please say hello to Brian Knudsen. Representing Ward 2, we have Councilwoman Victoria Seaman. From Ward 3, we have Councilwoman Olivia Diaz. From Ward 4, please say hello to Councilwoman Frances Allen Polensky. From Ward 6, please welcome Councilwoman Nancy Bruni. And from Ward 5, at her first State of the City address as a City Councilwoman representing Ward 5, please welcome Councilwoman Chandra Summers Armstrong. And the Councilwoman made me remind you that we are in Ward 5 tonight, fabulous Ward 5, so just getting that out there. And of course, last but not least, our City Manager in charge of a staff 3,000 strong, please say hello to Mike Jansen, everyone. All right, well, we have a number of other dignitaries that are in the audience tonight. We want to make sure that we recognize them as well. I'm going to start with our municipal court judges. Judges, if you wouldn't mind, if I could ask you to please stand so the audience can see you out there. Everyone, yes, give them a round of applause. I always tell them they look good in black, definitely. Let me tell you who we have tonight. From Department 1, it's our newest judge. That's Matthew Walker. From Department 2, we have Judge Susan Roger. From Department 3, we have Judge Kara Campbell. There she is. From Department 4, we have Judge Burt Brown. From Department 5, we have Judge Rebecca Wolfson. And from Department 6, it's our Chief Judge, and that's Kelly Giordani. And last but not least, we have our hearing commissioner here, Anthony Ruggiero, right here. Anthony is celebrating a birthday tomorrow, FYI, So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please help me thank them for their service. We appreciate all the work that they do, all of you. And happy birthday, Anthony. Now, in the audience with us tonight, I know that we have a number of other dignitaries that we want to be sure to recognize. So if you are a current elected official or a past elected official, current or past, would you please stand if you're able so that we can recognize you and thank you for your service? Those in the audience. I see DA Steve Wolfson, and I see Mayor Pamela Goins-Brown back there as well. So thank you so much for being here, all of you tonight. Appreciate that. Oh, and Jerry Schroeder, former Henderson City Councilman, works on Mayor Berkley's staff. Can't forget Jerry. What am I doing? So there are also two sponsors that we really have to thank tonight before we get on with the program, and they've been wonderful. The first is a longtime sponsor going back many, many years. That's the Vegas Chamber. They have, yes. Mary Beth Seawald and her team, every year they provide the refreshments that we enjoy after the State of the City address. And they're doing it again this year. So after the mayor concludes, you all are invited out to the grand lobby where we can enjoy the refreshments, once again provided by the Vegas Chamber. So thank you, Vegas Chamber. And this year, we have a new sponsor that we're very proud to tell you about, and that is the Mayor's Fund for Las Vegas Life. That organization helped us offset some of our costs this time around. So for all of you who support the Mayor's Fund, we thank you, and we also want to give a shout out to the CEO of that organization, Sally Dover, sitting right here. All right, now with all of that said, you remember at the beginning I told you that we were going to have a very special surprise for you? Remember that? Okay, well, this surprise comes in the form of a specific individual. This person is one of the iconic faces of the city of Las Vegas. He's a multi-talented performer who really is a wonderful ambassador for our city. I'm thrilled to tell you, performing 2 songs for us tonight, we have on this very stage none other than the incomparable Clint Holmes, everyone. Let him hear you.
How are you? How are you? Good, good. I thought we should start with something cheery. Cheery? Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. When you hear that pitter-pat, let that happy sound be your beat. Come on and just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade. I had the blues on parade. But I'm not afraid. This road crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich like Rockefeller, and I'd have gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade, and I had the blues on parade. Yeah, but I'm not afraid of this road crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich like Rockefeller, and I'd have gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Whoa, on the sunny side of the street. Bill, bring it down. On the sunny side of the street. Sing it with me. Not bad. Here we go. On the sunny side of the street. One more. Let me hear you. On the sunny side of the street. Thank you. Yeah. That's Bill Zappia at the piano. So, Mayor Berkley called me a couple of months ago and invited me up to the office and showed me around, and you know, it's incredibly impressive. And what I was taken by is the joy that she had in not only showing me, but just in being there, and being in this incredible office space. And I also was taken by the fact that everybody, all of the people who work with her came in and they were joyful too. It just felt so great. And she asked me if I would come and sing a couple of songs. And of course I said yes, because I don't want trouble. And and the one song she asked me to sing specifically is this. And go ahead, Bill, you can start some. The reason I think people love this song so much is because it can be interpreted personally in so many ways. I mean, I know why I sing it, but I have people come up after the song and tell me what it meant to them, and it can be totally different than what it meant to me. So it's one of those really genius songs, and I thank the mayor for asking me to sing it. Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. And if I did, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word, and it does not matter which I heard, the broken or the holy. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I will stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thank you. And it is my honor to introduce the mayor of the city of Las Vegas, Shelley Berkley.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hello. That was so good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's go a little closer.
Okay, a little closer.
Okay, a little closer. Clint, I've got my own microphone.
Of course you do.
I'm the mayor.
I get it.
First of all, thank you so much for this. As usual, you were extraordinary in every way.
Thank you.
And, you know, I started following your career many years ago when you were headlining at Harrah's. And I remember going to the show and thinking, what an extraordinary talent this man is. And after you left Harrah's, I followed your career as you branched out, but you always had Las Vegas as home base.
That's right.
We are very lucky and fortunate to have you. What Dave Riggleman said is correct. You are a wonderful ambassador for us. I love you dearly. And on behalf of the approximately 670,000 people that called the city of Las Vegas home, I wanted to present you on their behalf with a key to the city of Las Vegas. No one deserves it more.
Thank you. Oh, my.
That's
Oh, that is so beautiful.
maybe we should try.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Okay.
Somebody take a picture. Somebody who I know. Thank you so. It's so beautiful. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me. And now that I have this, everybody lock your doors. God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mwah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good evening. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you tonight. What Dave Riggleman said was correct. I wish all of you could be standing here on this side of the stage and see how extraordinary this evening looks. I'm genuinely touched that you all showed up to hear my first State of the City address. I've been mayor of the fabulous city of Las Vegas for 148 days. And now I think it's time to share with you what I believe is the state of our city. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for the opportunity to lead this remarkable community. From our impressive staff, led by City Manager Mike Jansen, they work every day to improve the lives of the people who call Las Vegas home, to my colleagues on the City Council, all committed to helping their constituents in their wards and throughout the city of Las Vegas. I am loving every minute of the 14-hour days, 7-day weeks that I have been working on behalf of my wonderful hometown. When I campaigned, I talked about 5 issues: the Badlands, Cashman, protecting animals, homelessness, and economic growth and development. The Badlands is settled. A 9.5-year nightmare is over, and the city can now move forward. Lennar has purchased the Badlands Golf Course and will build 1,440 homes on land that is now a giant empty hole. As a result, the city will tighten our belt for a while, and some projects have been put on hold for a while, but we are moving forward. Cashman is under contract for slightly over $36 million. Lennar, once again, is the purchaser with plans to build workforce housing on the property. I believe the entire area in Ward 5, which is, as you know, close to downtown, will be changed forever in a very positive way. And I understand that Jeremy Parnes from Lennar is here, and I want to thank you very much for partnering so beautifully with our city. The city is dealing with serious animal issues due in large part to bad human behavior. Abuse, abandonment, and neglect of animals is unacceptable in our city. I am working with the rescues to find and provide resources necessary to spay, neuter, and microchip our four-legged friends to help with overpopulation and to alleviate misery and suffering. To this end, on May 9th and 10th, the city is partnering with 2 rescues to ensure that we provide free spay and neutering to people who would like to have this service for their pets. The city is also engaged in finding and eliminating illegal backyard breeders who only add to the problem of animal overpopulation. Backyard breeding is against the law. The marshals will find them, and we will prosecute them. Homelessness. The city is spending a fortune on helping the homeless, and yet the problem is getting worse with each year. Homelessness increased by 20% last year alone. I am committed to finding solutions to this crisis. Human beings should not be living on the streets. It's dangerous, it's unhealthy, it's filthy, and it's inhumane. Small business owners, many of whom have their life savings tied up in their businesses, are hurting because their customers are hesitant to enter their stores because the homeless are sleeping on the sidewalks. Our big businesses are also dealing with this problem. It is not my goal to sustain people on the streets. It is my goal to get people off the streets by providing mental health, alcohol and addiction therapy, and job training so the homeless are able to get off the streets permanently, be self-sustaining, and able to care for themselves and their loved ones. I support the Campus for Hope, whose plan is to help 900 people at a time get off the streets. I know this will not be easy. If it was easy, it would have been done long ago. But I am committed to doing everything I can to help the homeless and protect our residents and visitors alike. In early June, I plan to start meeting with the shelters and groups that work with the homeless to devise a plan to get the homeless off the streets and be able to lead more productive lives in our great city. Economic growth and development. I love the gaming industry. As many of you know, my father was a waiter when I was growing up. On a waiter's salary, he put a roof over our heads, food on the table, clothes on our back, and 2 daughters through college and law school. Not bad on a waiter's salary. I worked my way through college and law school, waitressing, running Keno, and cocktailing. I eventually became Vice President of Government and Legal Affairs at the Old Sands Hotel. I know how important the industry is to Las Vegas, but I also know that it is essential for the success of our future to diversify and grow our economy. When I look out my office window, this is what I see: a city on the move. There is extraordinary growth and development taking place throughout Las Vegas. Symphony Park. I love the Smith Center. Just take a moment to look around at the treasure we have here in downtown. It sits within earshot of the Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health and the Discovery Children's Museum. Myron Martin and team, you have done an amazing job making sure this is a world-class venue for our community. Thank you, Myron, for all you do for the rest of us. 2 weeks ago, I toured the AC Marriott and Element Hotel by Westin, which is opening in October. I toured it on Saturday morning, expecting to see no activity here because it was a weekend. To my surprise, it was a hub of construction activity, which is very exciting and very dynamic, just like the city we live in, the city of Las Vegas. None of this existed when I was growing up in Las Vegas. Southern Land Company is building a new 22-story apartment tower. Capella and Brea are set to open later this year. Cello's 32-story tower will add 240 incredible residential condo units to the city's inventory, along with shopping and dining and office and residential complex being built by Origin Development. The groundbreaking was yesterday, and I want to thank Patrick Brennan for his vision. These projects, along with the new medical office building, plans for a new art museum envisioned by Elaine Wynn and her team, and a casino developed by Derek Stevens on the northeast corner of Symphony Park, are all in our future. This morning, I testified at a legislative hearing regarding our need to build up and provide transportation in an urban environment. That is the direction we're going in. When I look out my other window, I see Civic Plaza, which will bring almost all of our city services to one location in downtown, where well over 1,000 of our dedicated city staff will be working. In addition, the plaza will provide a large gathering place for our city residents. We are creating a fantastic space for concerts and festivals and community celebrations, like perhaps another Stanley Cup victory party. How perfect. How perfect to have that celebration in downtown Las Vegas. And by the way, these overtime victories are killing me. The Civic Plaza also represents the largest public art project in our city's history. Something else I promised during the campaign, an emphasis on art and beauty in Las Vegas. And speaking of art, let us talk about the Arts District. It's home to shops and galleries and restaurants and a very popular brewery row. I did a pub crawl recently to highlight our world-class pubs. I think that's part of my job, not drinking, no. I think that's part of my job, to bring attention to everything that's good that's happening in our city. Next month, we're planning a restaurant crawl, and boy, do we have a lot of great restaurants in Las Vegas. I recently participated in the groundbreaking of the planned Midtown development. That's more housing and shopping and dining in the center of downtown. I want to thank Weena for her vision. The city will also be breaking ground on a much-needed parking structure. 2 new apartment complexes are near completion in the Arts District, one by Southern Land and the other by Cedar Street. These developments will provide much-needed housing for our artists and so many others who prefer an urban lifestyle. Jay Dapper is bringing the Evel Knievel Museum to downtown, which will join the Mob Museum and the Neon Museum as must-see destinations for our visitors and residents alike. The Mob Museum is building a much-needed addition to their building. I recently took my family for dinner and a tour of the Mob Museum, and I drank 4 glasses of moonshine at the Speakeasy, and I'm still recovering. Yes, I am. The Neon Museum must expand due to their incredible success. It is my goal to keep it in downtown Las Vegas. Erin, if you're here, remember, this is what I said before. We need to do everything we can to keep that remarkable Neon Museum in downtown Las Vegas. Area 15, Councilwoman Olivia Diaz and I toured Area 15 a few weeks ago, and it was an eye-popping out-of-body experience, and I loved it. Expansions are already underway with a new year-round horror attraction from Universal Parks and Resorts that is sure to draw big in this growing immersive entertainment district. But back on planet Earth, the medical district is a hub of activity with UMC, Valley Hospital, and the UNLV School of Medicine. We are planning a new clinical research center and a bio-health center in the heart of Mayor Pro Tem Knudsen's medical district. The city estimates that the district will support 24,000 jobs and have a $3.6 billion economic impact on our community by 2030. That is a mere 5 years from now. And let's not forget the Presley, a new residential project located in the medical district, also by Cedar Street. I live in Ward 2 and I love it. There's wonderful housing and shopping and amenities like Tivoli Village and Boca Park. Earlier this year, I joined Councilwoman Seaman as we broke ground on an aquatic complex right in the heart of Ward 2. And of course, Ward 2 is also where several of our top Olympic swimmers are training. The historic West Side. I've lived in Las Vegas for over 60 years. People have been talking about the revitalization of Jackson Street and the restoration of the West Side for the last 60 years. I'm done talking. I am committed to delivering on this promise along with Councilwoman Sandra Summers Armstrong. We will do everything in our power to bring new life and economic growth to a very important, neglected, and historic part of our community. The new West Side Education and Training Center and the new West Side Library are expected to open this year. HUD awarded $50 million for the redevelopment of Marble Manor and 5 other community improvements in the historic West Side, all very important to the quality of life in that part of our community. The growth and developments in Wards 4 and 6 are breathtaking. Northwest Las Vegas will be home to the new College of Southern Nevada campus with a Center for Public Safety Excellence. Also, designs for the new Veterans Memorial are underway and will be located at Raptor Play Park. Veterans are a priority for the city of Las Vegas, and Councilwoman Frances Allen Polensky is passionate about this project. I'm joining her for a commemorative walk during Memorial Day weekend to honor our veterans. That will take place in the newly renovated and beautiful Police Memorial Park, and you are all welcome to join us. We will be breaking ground on the new Metro substation near Grand Teton at Sky Canyon. The Hollywood substation on the east side of town broke ground earlier this year. The city also negotiated two notable development agreements, Sky Summit and Desert Pines, to create mixed income housing, commercial development, and a workforce training center. The challenge in the more rural areas of Las Vegas is how to protect the existing way of life while accommodating the need to grow. I know that Councilwoman Bruni is committed to responsible and compatible growth in her ward. A perfect example of this is her commitment to keeping Floyd Lamb Park at Tule Springs pristine while growth continues in the rest of her ward. We do have our challenges. As I said earlier, the Badlands settlement has caused us to tighten our belts. Our contribution to the State Retirement Fund, PERS, has increased dramatically, and our C-Tax, consolidated tax revenue, is less than anticipated. The city is carefully watching and very closely watching what is happening in Washington, D.C., and its impact on our local economy and the services that we provide to our citizens. Let me assure everyone, we will not cut our commitment to public safety nor its budget. I want to thank Sheriff McMahill, Chief Gray, Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, Chief Potts, Department of Public Safety, for keeping this city and our citizens safe. I'd like to thank Chief Potts and his marshals for the extraordinary work that they do. A couple of weeks ago, the marshals invited me to join them when they read to the students at the Strong Start Academy, which is in the heart of downtown Las Vegas. We went, we read to the children, they kept the books that we were reading to them, and then they asked if we would autograph their books. So, of course, the marshals and I and Tammy all agreed to do that. So we were sitting down, about 50 kids, 50 students, lined up, third and fourth graders, to get their books signed. So this young fourth grader came over to me, and she, by the time she got to where I could sign it, got over to my table, she said, "You look nice." And I said, "Oh, well, thank you very much." She said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 74. She said, "Oh, you're 2 years older than my great-grandmother." I asked the marshals to please take me back for more moonshine. That really happened. Most of our challenges are growth-related. I recognize that. But I would rather be dealing with growth-related issues than losing population and a declining tax base. When my family came to town in the early 60s, there were 80,000 people living in the entire Las Vegas Valley. There are now over 2.6 million people living in the same geographic area. When I served in Congress, my congressional district, which was the heart of the city of Las Vegas and North Las Vegas — hello, Mayor of North Las Vegas, I'm very happy that you're here — it was the fastest growing congressional district in the United States. We are now working to catch up with our growth. Las Vegas has an extraordinary future. We are growing and we're innovative and committed to being successful. 4 generations of my family have now called Las Vegas home. My 5th grandchild was born 2 days ago. It's really great. Nova, the future judge, Nova Berkley is doing just fine. It is my dream and my goal to ensure that long after I'm gone, when my grandchildren's grandchildren are deciding where to live, there will be no doubt that Las Vegas will remain their home. Our city is ready to get to the next level. Indeed, we're there now. So we're working to build affordable housing for our citizens, clean, safe, friendly communities for families to live and thrive. We also need more transportation options, especially as neighborhoods spring up at the outer edges of our city's boundary. We need better educational opportunities for our children. The education that I received in the Clark County School District is perfect for the life that I am living. It's obsolete for the life our grandchildren will be leading. Technology and AI will play an increasing role in our society. Our schools must be equipped to tackle this change and prepare our students for a future that we can hardly begin to imagine. Our new superintendent, Joan Ebert, will be expected to move us in that direction, and she will have my full support. If we are to attract new and diverse businesses and industry to our community, we must improve our education system. The City of Las Vegas is prepared to be part of the solution. The Strong Start Academy at the Tony Hsieh Education Center, the Strong Start Go Mobile Pre-K, as well as before and after school programs demonstrate the city's commitment to provide educational offerings to preschool and school-age children. We must also improve our healthcare delivery system. The city is ready to help with that goal as well. My husband is a doctor, Dr. Larry, who's here with us tonight. My daughter is a doctor, and I ran the largest medical school in the state of Nevada for about 10 years. I know healthcare, and I'm ready on behalf of the city to work to increase access to affordable health care for all Las Vegans. There's never been a city quite like Las Vegas. We are unique, and we are very proud of our uniqueness. Las Vegas is the gaming capital of the world, the entertainment capital of the world, the wedding capital of the world. I've been married a few times here, so I know that. Soon to be the sports capital of the world. Think NBA. We attract millions of tourists a year who think that Las Vegas is the greatest place on earth to visit. My goal is to make Las Vegas the greatest place on earth to live. And with your help, that's exactly our destiny and our future. I've spoken about our growth and development, more housing, more businesses, large and small, more museums, attractions, parking structures, more technology, more green spaces. We are in the process of planting 60,000 drought-resistant trees throughout the city of Las Vegas. But none of this is what makes a city great. A city is judged by its heart and how we treat each other. The city of Las Vegas is a melting place of diversity. All people who wish to contribute to the success of our community are welcome here. We will not tolerate racism, anti-Semitism, discrimination, or hate against any individual or group of people. We want to create an environment where people can thrive and succeed and feel that they matter, because everybody does matter. So when anybody asks, what is the state of the city? My answer is Las Vegas is fabulous and our best years are ahead of us. Please join me in helping to make all of our dreams become our reality. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If I didn't mention what a privilege it is representing all of you, then let me say so now. And I invite all of you to join me in the lobby for refreshments to celebrate the next decade of this remarkable community. Thank you all for being here.